So hello again to a daily journaling that I'm going to make for my future, so I know what type of a person I used to be when I was young. So yeah, I like these flowers because they remind me of a certain place in Turkey where I had a lot of good memories. So these are cool flowers. So what I wanted to say is I'm feeling a bit moody and I have no control over I feel like no control over my emotions. And there's no specific reason for this, it's just how I feel since a few days. I feel there is I could do so much more, but I feel so lazy. And I'm not managing to push myself to do more. And this is annoying me, and I'm in a cycle of it's not ending. Also feel like I'm in a state where there are specific days during a month where I'm a bit more moody, and I really cannot escape this feeling because I think it's just related to my hormones. And this is also really something terrible because I used to have these times, especially a few years ago. I remember very vividly, a week or something before you get your period, I was feeling terrible, and not just terrible, I was just feeling very moody, wanted to cry, also cried, but I had no idea why the fuck am I crying. Just basically zero control about my emotions. And I feel like this is kind of what's happening also. Oh, out of focus. This is also kind of what's happening now. Oh no, I'm trapped in my bike. Okay. But at a different week, so different way of feeling. And I also think that each week is kind of some new type of emotions, and you're experiencing 4 personalities within a month. And sometimes, honestly, that's just too much, too many personalities. I just want to be one person, not multiple people in one person trapped. So this I don't like about this cycle stuff. Really, you have your happy days. I just want to know who I am, if I can ever figure this out. But yeah, I have to say the cycle stuff doesn't make it easier. So I will go to the store. Yeah, actually I can record there. Cars, more cars. So now it's good. Oh, perfect, a bike spot. Okay, we can continue. So I think going for minor grocery shoppings really gives me some weird type of happiness or some relaxation. Or it's a habit. I think it's more a habit than anything, and just something I do, I guess I like to do when I feel not so well, just to go and buy random stuff. Well, I usually buy stuff that I can also use to eat at home, not just for the sake of buying, but really buying and using it. So therefore it's so right. But then, oh yeah, I won a small prize last week in Frankfurt at this conference, 500 euros. I just don't know how to get them because it's they printed a fake check, and actually didn't know what a fake checks look like. So the most embarrassing part of this is I would have actually gone to the bank with that fake check and asked for the money if someone didn't tell me this. So yeah. Besides this, this actually, I think it's nice. I will try to attend more of these smaller conferences because I also just have more chance of winning a small prize, and honestly it's a small boost for my own ego, so why not, right? And then what else? Yeah, that's I guess no. There's again something I wanted to talk about, but forgot it. What is it? That's an ugly car, probably really expensive. Oh, it's from Zug, the car. What a surprise. Zug is one of the wealthiest cantons in Switzerland, mainly due to the low taxes there. So lots of rich people live in Zug, and they have fancy cars. I also kind of think these daily, not daily vloggings, it's also not really a vlog, but these journalings once a week at least, or ideally multiple times, is really good for me at least, because I kind of feel how it helps me to process something when I speak it out loud, instead of when I keep it inside and just overthink it. Like in this way, I feel like I can release my burden and share it with everyone, rather than just having it for me and overthinking it and finding no new conclusions, because there is nothing to find, honestly. So yeah. Oops. But yeah, this weirdly hormonal imbalance that I'm currently going through really keeps me from working. Like, I'm so inefficient. It's almost painful. Oh wow, a breeze. If anyone has experiences with this, please let me know. What do you do? How do you deal with it? One thing I was trying to do but already failed is no added sugar, or no sugar, but not like extreme people, more like just I have still sugar at home and this needs to be used and I will use it. But I feel also like a drug addict that still has some drugs on the side and is trying to justify their consumption until everything is finished. But yeah, why trash it, right? So I still have some sugary stuff like yogurts with cherry or stuff like this. But also, when I say no sugar, I don't mean like that I'm going crazy now and I will never ever again eat sugar. I'm not that person, but gradually I want to eat less sugar, meaning I don't buy any desserts at the hospital anymore because I don't think that's needed. Myself, if I bake, and this I was already doing for a while, I don't really add sugar. I add honey. It's also sugar, but I try to add qualitative honeys instead of sugar. And also they're like really 1 spoon for a whole cake. And no sugar in the tea or anything like this. Also no milk chocolate, only dark chocolate. Yeah, in these small minor steps I just try to cut it off. It will gradually, I think, be out of my diet. It will require some time, but that's totally okay. I don't expect it to. I also don't think it's sustainable if I would suddenly have no sugar at all from today to tomorrow. So gradually I will just a bit less every day. I mean, I still have some chocolate and some snacks at the department hidden, and I will try to share them, but I will still consume them until they're finished and just aim not to replace them. So basically what I have is what I have, and afterwards there is no snacks hopefully anymore for me, or not these type of snacks, maybe snacks but different type of snacks. Why I decided this? Because honestly I don't enjoy this sugar rush I can often feel when I have something sweet or really sugary or high carb. I really get I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but I saw it. Either way, I get a really high sugar rush, like I'm up and down so quickly, and I don't really enjoy this. And I want to get rid of this situation, so I think it would be for me beneficial to eliminate sugar out of my diet. And I also do believe some people might be saying, oh, she's crazy, but I do actually believe that sugar is not good and for your health, for yourself. And I'm not sure if it causes cancer, but it's certainly something that cancer cells like. Therefore, I'm really trying to get it out of my diet as soon as possible, as quick as possible, but not that I tomorrow again have a lot of sugar-free stuff. So slowly but gradually, so in a few years that I really don't have it anymore at all. Obviously, I'm gonna still eat fruits, and I think people should be not scared of the sugar within the fruits, because really you need fruits, eat them. You don't want to have a vitamin C deficiency. It's not fun, it's not recommended. Yeah, so this I can certainly say. Now I need to cross the street. How do we do this? No cars, perfect. No cars here, no cars there, amazing. But yeah, this is one thing, but I personally really don't do it because I want to lose weight or something. I feel like for me it's a prevention from cancer if I would ever get it. And I feel like if I can do something good to my body now, it's probably something not only good but in an easy and simple way. This is a really ugly street, by the way, just let me focus so you can appreciate the ugliness. Why is it not focusing? Yeah. So I think really this is something I can do easy and quick, rather quick. Obviously I would like to do more sports, I'm not there yet, but I will be there. I'm positive about it. And now I will need to stop recording, even though I would like to continue talking, but it's getting really difficult with one hand holding the phone and the other. Now I found it. Perfect. Okay, I'm not sure if this is gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna probably fall at one point. Either way. Yeah, so this is something I'm trying to do, and I'm not feeling really that I'm not having any sugar anymore, because either way I'm still consuming all the bullshit that I have at home. I'm just not trying to replace it, but not more, just like that it's finished. But I haven't had like really unhealthy snacks in a while, and chips or something like this I also don't have, because I never buy chips except there's like an apéro or whatever, an event, and people bring it. Then obviously I am tempted to get a few, but also there I will really try to limit myself, because sometimes I'm like, oh, free food, but no, I think that's not the goal. And why I have decided this decision, I think it's something I always wanted to do, or at least be more aware of. So this is one reason, but I probably have overconsumed a few of these YouTubers who are sugar-free, and this has, after a while, changed my moral value towards the consumption of sugary stuff. So I guess it's more this. Oh, books. Oh yeah, this biology book here I also have. It's funny because these are, I think, almost all from the same but really old biology books, but everything, I guess, mostly what's written in it is still true. So we haven't, well, we did, but not that much improved or evolved, I want to say. I don't know which one is proper English, probably none of them, but within the last 30 years, because these are quite old books. Yeah, 30, no, even 40 years maybe. Yeah. Okay, now I'm just talking bullshit. I think I can stop here. Okay, bye bye, future myself. I wish you a nice day whenever you're listening to this.